A Joliet church has to pay back hundreds of thousands of dollars in donated money to the federal government, even though the church says it's done nothing wrong.
CBS 2 is always investigating, and our Sade Gray sat down with the pastor to talk about the financial burden that may lead to the church closing.
So we have four main values. One of those is not losing our church.
A clear message outside of Messiah Lutheran Church in Joliet: Save Messiah.
We want to keep our church family unified. We want to give God glory. We want to continue our ministry in the community.
The church needs to pay the federal government thousands of dollars, even though they did nothing wrong. Not paying it will likely force them to sell the building.
And that's very, very disturbing, and people are angry about it. And people that also hear it are in disbelief that how can that happen, but unfortunately it has.
In 2019, the Securities and Exchange Commission accused a business of fraudulent practices. As part of that process, the SEC is able to go in and take everything that the business has, plus go after any other areas where they have given money and take that money back. In January 2021, the SEC's receiver filed a federal lawsuit against the church, seeking the return of more than $780,000 in donations made by the local business to Messiah over a 10-year period. Some of those donations date back to 2010.
Losing our church would be very scary.
The clock is ticking for Messiah Lutheran Church because they have to pay $300,000 to the SEC by November 15th. On August 25th, the church was ordered by a court to pay $487,000 in 3 months.
We were able to pay $187,000 right away. We had that sitting in reserves. We have to raise another $300,000. And if we don't raise that by November 15th, there's a penalty. Another $100,000 is added to the total.
If they don't pay up, the church could ultimately lose its building after being in the community for more than 120 years. Now they're asking the community's help with donations. Reporting in Joliet, Sade Gray, CBS 2 News.
The church plans to have an informational meeting this Thursday to let the community know the battle it is facing.